Alright guys, so this is my first vlog ever on this channel with my buddy Tyler from
How's it going, guys?
Paranormal. He's going to be walking me along, showing me the ropes on how this vlog stuff works. I'm pretty sure I just kind of talk in the camera and we'll go from there. So we're here today in Quincy, Massachusetts, and we're going on the USS Salem. I think it's the first Paracon ever to be held on a ship, at least in New England. We'll see, but follow us as we head up and get on board. Alright guys, so this is it. It's the USS Salem. Alright, let's see who's at the deck. What do you think, man?
I mean, I love this ship. So seeing the first Paracon on here is actually really exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see it. Excited to see how they actually have it all, you know, set up.
Yeah, I think it might be a little tight in there, but for a Paracon, but
yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came out here to get a break and I had to run into you.
Yeah, you did. You did. What's going on, Dave? This is the infamous Dave Childers.
Oh man, I'm trying to give you a
That's all right. That's all right.
hug.
That's
Still
all right.
filming me. Look at you.
How's it going?
Man, it's going good. This
Yeah.
place is amazing. You know, amazing. All the vendors are here. It's a great, great people, great investigators. It's great.
You speaking today or at some point?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be talking tomorrow. I think around 12:45, something like that. 12 o'clock.
Okay.
I think.
Gotcha.
I believe. I don't know.
Gotcha. It's my buddy Tyler. He's from
How's it
Grip
going, Tyler?
Paranormal.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be my first vlogger for my channel.
Nice.
So
That was awesome, dude.
yeah. So when
I'm actually about to start doing the same thing.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. All right, man. So we'll see you back on board there.
Yeah, absolutely. If you go all the way to the end,
Yep.
where the tables are, you'll see the entranceway. That's where everybody's at now.
Oh, so is they down over this way?
Yeah. Go all the way to the very end down there. You'll see the tables, and you'll see the doorway going down.
All right. Perfect, man. See you, Dave.
All right, brother.
All right. Good seeing you.
All right. See you soon.
Anybody into the paranormal, I'm sure, has heard of Dave. All right. Spin this back around.
It's so different seeing this in the daytime, though.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it during the day, but I know what you're saying. It looks almost completely different.
Yeah.
So again, guys, this is the USS Salem. It's docked in Quincy, Mass. The ship itself never seen battle, but I guess during an earthquake in Greece, this ship served as a rescue unit, and they pulled a lot of the victims from Greece off the island and brought them on board the ship to receive medical treatment. And yeah, it's I mean, dude, it's active, right?
I mean, I've never came here and had a dead night. I know people do, but you know, bangs, footsteps, voices. Here I've actually had the craziest REM pod experience ever. Were you here for that one?
No.
Oh, it was going off for like 30 minutes straight, and just going back from green to yellow for yes and no questions. Never seen anything like it before. It had a brand new battery in it. It was one of the craziest things, and I've also felt the heaviest energy in anywhere here too, which was also super strange. And that was like really early on to investigating. So I love this place. I always can't get enough of it. There's so much to explore and so much I haven't even been able to, you know, investigate. So
yeah,
it's definitely one of these spots you can always come back to.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the places where you will not cover it all in one investigation. You need multiple investigations to really get a sense of the paranormal activity taking place here, because it's different in different, you know, compartments of the ship. Yeah.
Look, there's the USS Salem logo.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be like Sea Witch.
Yeah. super crazy here. So I don't know if it's... Last time I went into those doors, I don't know if that's what he was talking about, but I would...
Well, he said all the way to the end, but I thought he meant all the way to the end of, like, there. Yeah, check out the... check out the... Yeah, check out the guns.
So big. Before we actually went in, now they have it locked up over there.
Oh, I was in there. The munitions battery in there. Yeah, I got in there last time. It was pretty cool. I didn't investigate, but I got in there.
But guys, at night, this bridge lights up blue, and it's super cool. It makes for like really, really cool pictures.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, that bridge light, they got really cool blue lights. And then the moon usually comes up right around over here somewhere. And then to get that shot off the deck. And again...
Oh, now we're hearing people.
And again, the stairs are crazy steep. So this place, you're definitely gonna have your job. I just whacked my knee. You're definitely gonna have your work cut out for you. So this area here, one area where the vendors are set up that I just panned through so you guys get a look. We're gonna head into the next section over in there. Oh, there's Cody and they're actually in the little gift shop area. All right, now I'm not really sure what.
Get out of here! No. Hi guys.
That is exactly what I expected. How are you?
A sign that
How
had
are
your
you?
face on it.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's it going?
Good to see you. I'm glad you guys can make it.
Yeah. What's up, my friend?
How are you?
How you been? How
We
you
have a
been?
surprise for you.
You got a surprise for me?
Yeah,
I got a surprise for you. Dude, it made the cut. Oh my God.
All right, man. Good to see you.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. So, for those who don't, well, nobody knows, but this was, I picked this up at a estate sale of a funeral parlor that went out of business. It just looked cool to me. So I grabbed it. I didn't really think much other than, gee, this thing was really cool. And then it never made it up into my house, but it did make it into my garage, which is attached to my house. And I'm not the type of person that has stuff follow me or attachments or stuff like that. I might just be oblivious to it. But when this statue came in the house, I went through this rash of electrical interference, light bulbs. I had about 6 light bulbs that all blew out within 24 hours of one another. I had a television set in my bedroom. TV set had to be at least 7 to 8 years old. Never once had that set ever turned on its own. And when this statue was in my house, a day or two after all those light bulbs blew out, the TV came on. I said, all right, well, I know where this is going to end up, so I donated it to the museum.
And it's done some strange stuff. I believe on 2 occasions now.
2 occasions. It was after we already had that printed.
It was up against a wall on the shelf in our home-based museum, and we've walked into the museum twice now, and it's been completely flipped
facing
around,
the wall. Like it's in timeout. It's very strange.
So
and its cape has moved a couple times. I think I can't 100% confirm that yet. And the energy was just very strange when we introduced it in the museum.
Yeah.
Like there was interaction. There was more activity than usual everywhere.
Well, I wonder because it's a spiritual, like a religious item, right?
Exactly.
I'm wondering if that had something to do with it or not. But I mean, I can say this: when I donated it to Satori and Cody, I mean, everything's been fine. I haven't had any more electrical issues. I mean, when this thing was in my house, I practically replaced half the light bulbs in my house anyway. So that's probably why nothing else is blown out. Everything's kind of new.
But we wanted to bring him here because we knew that you were going to be here.
Oh,
So-
nice, you guys. Thank you so much.
yeah,
That's
we're
so
gonna start
cool.
incorporating him in the traveling exhibit. So if you visit us, you'll get to meet him.
Yeah.
We've been taking good care of him.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. Yeah, so these guys, they got so much cool stuff. I mean, to even scratch the surface of... You really just got to come out and see them in person. And the nice thing about it is the stuff's mobile. So they'll, you know, they go all around the country. And they do an excellent presentation. And I'm not just saying that because they're my friends. I'd be saying it even if they weren't. Yeah, so again, guys, it's Cody and Satori. This is quite the... Hey, how you been? Good to see you. Go by dolls. Cool stuff. Oh, check out that card hole. I gotta get something like that. Alright, so this is the Murdoch Whitney. You guys have seen a bunch of videos on my channel from the Murdoch Whitney. I am one of the volunteers there. And they have a booth. I think they're doing a cool raffle giveaway today. Well, yeah, it's not a giveaway, but you gotta pay for a ticket. But it's a raffle.
We have a 1 in 100 chance of winning.
Okay, those are good. Those are good odds. So the voice off camera is Erica, and Erica is what's your title, Erica?
Glutton for punishment?
Well, that's all our titles as of late.
No, the house manager, I guess. Like a host events.
Yeah. Were you in with Dawn, right? So I mean, let me spin this baby around. So I can personally vouch for the Murdoch Whitney house, along with the Isaac Morse house. Paranormal New England, we're there a lot, and we always get stuff whenever we're there. I don't think it's ever been a completely quiet night. I mean, some nights have been more active than others, but it's one house that, well, it's actually two houses. You get, if you book them, you'll get not only the Murdoch Whitney mansion, but right across the street from it, you get the Isaac Morse house. And they just turned it into an Airbnb, which is really super cool, because now you can actually sleep in the Isaac Morse house, where up until 6 months ago, you couldn't. So definitely want to check it out. And if you're in Massachusetts, you want to definitely investigate there. And if you guys need any information on it, you can just reach out to me through the YouTube channel. What do you think, T? Hit some more places?
Yeah, let's hit some more places. We're just pretty much just have our foot in the door.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Awesome, man. All right, I'm on this way. I'll leave you alone. All right, take care. Yeah.
The Annabelle's cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Do you make all these?
Yeah.
You did all these yourself?
All mine.
Wow. Very talented.
Yeah, thanks.
Very talented.
Yeah, I've been working since like 2016, so all the prints are over the years.
Are these watercolors? Is that
These are sketched and done digitally.
Yep.
But these are the original watercolors here.
Wow.
Nice, nice. So give yourself a little plug.
Okay, hi. I'm Aaron, and my page is Wujik One Art, and you can look me up online. I'm all over. Thank you.
Awesome. Nice work, Aaron.
You betcha.
Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
Here, you get a zoom in my business guide.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You guys want to check them out? Yeah. Really cool
Yeah,
stuff.
take one. Thanks.
Huh? How long does it usually take to do one of these things?
That's the question of the day.
Just until you feel it's done?
Yeah, it could take me like a half hour, it could take me a week. But yeah, until it feels done.
Yeah?
That's the best answer, yeah.
Tyler, did you see this? My boy,
Oh,
Chris Jericho.
Yeah. Love him.
Yeah, so I actually did I shot a pilot with him maybe about 7 years ago for a paranormal show. So I got to meet him. He was a really good guy.
What was the pilot for? What was the show?
So it was gonna be called Mysterious America.
Oh, cool.
You know, because Chris is really big into the paranormal. You know, so my group got called to see if anybody would be in the area willing to come down and help them out or whatever. So it was me and another buddy of mine. And our only caveat is we're not willing to fake anything. So if you're gonna fake something, just let us know now because we're out. And they're like, no, we're not gonna fake anything. And we're like, all right, that's cool. And then it was funny. We go by the producer's truck, and you just see this fur coat, right? And I'm like, who would bring a fur coat? Like what? So like later on, when his tailgate was open, right, it was a Bigfoot suit. So they were gearing up to pull some stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't, thankfully.
Dude, I know some friends of mine in the paranormal have like tried to get shows. And one of them had a show for Netflix in development, but they're like, oh, well, you got to fake this and that. And he's like, no, I'm out, I'm sorry.
Exactly, right? It's television. It's got to be entertaining.
Yeah.
I get,
right.
But, I mean...
Right, they have podcasts and they have all sorts of, like, paranormal channels.
Right.
That you can just put your stuff on.
Right. But at the end of the day, if I get 15 minutes of fame and then I got to come back to my area where I have a serious paranormal team, who's going to take me seriously? Right? So I'm good.
But it's good. We're talking to a whole bunch of people.
All right. So I'm vlogging Tyler, who's vlogging Dave.
Who's just vlogging everybody.
And
Getting you all to...
What?
Three-way system right now.
Yes.
But so now we got a good strip to where there's nobody, so we can make it seem like we went further than where we actually have. But we're still gonna check everything out and then probably take a peek at the ship and show you a few more things. But
all right. So I guess, like I said, this is my first vlog ever. So I guess every now and then I'm supposed to tilt the camera back to myself. I just don't want to trip and end up, making a nice, I don't want an ambulance ride off the ship. So anyway, ran into quite a few peers from New England, different teams, investigators, psychics, mediums, whatnot. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm gonna just whisper because I don't want to interrupt these guys.
And then there were other countries that sent ships, and when we ran out of stock to supply the island, we backed out.
How are you?
all right.
What's going on here?
This is the waiting room.
What's going on here with the?
We just do a little filming, for our pages and stuff like that.
Okay. Place to do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a great location. Love it.
Right. Yep.
Back this way?
Was it in the kitchen? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This kitchen is so many noises.
So, we're kind of, we're just asking if there's any spirits around, if they can communicate with us. I mean, none of us brought any equipment with us. We're getting knocks. We definitely caught a disembodied whisper. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see. Maybe in audio review we might pick stuff up in the audio of our cameras. But we'll see.
That was so loud.
That was very loud.
Dude, I swear you didn't move. I saw a reflection in this glass right here. That was crazy. It wasn't you. It was just like, it was right here and then just went right there. That was
Well,
it.
we just talked about how that's gated off. So if I was a spirit and I wanted to get away from somebody, I'm gonna go behind a locked door, right?
Yeah.
So nobody can bother me. So I don't know. I mean, but if there's any spirits in there, in the anchor windlass room, can you move a lever or knock on something metal? Ooh, I just heard. Did you guys hear that?
What was it? Like a I heard a vibration, but I didn't
It
hear
was a little ting. I asked if they could move a lever or knock on something metal. It was like a little ting. It wasn't super loud. Can you do that again? If that was you? Alright. Right there. That is by far the best rug. If you know. And they actually know what they're doing. King. Joe Rononi.
Oh, Joe, how are you,
How
buddy?
you been?
How's things?
Good, good. How are ya?
You look like glowing. You get like a.
We're getting all types of. I'm pregnant.
Is that what it is? yeah. Me too, apparently. All right.
Tyler.
It's Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Mike, King Mike.
Yeah, I'm actually filming live as we go.
Oh, you doing live?
Yep.
All right.
You are.
Sweet, sweet.
So, have you seen? Let me ask you two questions. I'll put this. Have you seen the anchor room?
Yeah.
All right, and then the chief space.
Yeah.
All right, those are the only places on this whole ship that I had any kind of anything. And the chief's place was like, the last time I was here, they got it saying my last name. They buddy picked up something saying my last name on 2 different recordings. And they wouldn't tell me for like a month and a half. Do you know how to freak out with that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, because I knew I had a weird feeling. Like when I was on board the ship that night with my wife, they shut out all the lights. We were way below level. And it was a weird vibe that when you walk into a room, you felt like someone was staring at you. I don't know if you know that feeling. But it's like every room I walked into, it's like someone's staring me down. So I remember being in the chief's room, I guess.
Yeah.
And I walked into his space, I guess. And in my head, I swear to God, I said my name. I was like, I mean no disrespect. You know, I'm Mike Lepre, I'm just here. No disrespect. In my head. And then they won't tell me, but later on they pick up the voice on 2 different audio recordings saying, and that same friggin' voice, they always catch the chief's voice in, like a certain tone.
Yeah.
Like that's what sucks, is that he's got a certain style of his voice that you can't like copy. Like it's either that or it isn't.
Right, right.
It's not like it was an Irish version of him. It was just him saying my last name, which is creepy because if he says your first name, that's still creepy. But your last name is like
Yeah, it really. I mean, I've gotten my first name called, but yeah, it would hit home if somebody said my last name.
Well, you know,
so.
taking it personal. You know what I mean, like this. So
Now, you guys get a vendor table here?
yeah.
Who's manning it?
Buddy's
over there?
Yeah, Buddy
okay.
should be there.
I want to give you guys a shout out, plug. You can plug now if you want.
Yeah, well, no, this is strictly for like my wife's friends and stuff.
Gotcha.
Because they want to see the ship.
Yeah.
So I'm doing like a layout of the ship.
Yeah.
Because it's
massive.
when you go outside and see like walk end to end, it's just like Jesus Christ, the guns they have. The 2 in the front, then there's 2 in the middle, and then I kept saying to myself, the 2 on the sides, right? I know nothing about propulsion. I can talk sports, nonsense. Can't talk propulsion. They have to be so much stronger than the other guns because they're so far back.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
they're still aiming the same direction, so they got to be hitting the same shit, right?
Right.
I mean, there's ones going sideways, that's different. But those that are set back, they must. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah,
They
listen,
gotta be,
I
They got to
can't.
make the distance of the ship, right? They got to be strong enough where they're not worried that it's going to just completely clear the ship.
Right.
One shot back and gone, it's gone. It's going to be strong the back ones. So now I got to look into that. That's my new. I gotta go home and study.
So just ask Don.
I don't.
He'll tell you.
I want to find out.
Yeah, all right.
Although Don does explain things.
Yeah,
in excellent
yeah,
ways.
yeah.
We had a basketball conversation earlier where me and Don are like believe in all the same basic principles of like coaching basketball, running a basketball league. We've both done the same exact things. It's so weird, and we're both like, you gotta box out. You got da-da-da. You know, old school stuff. So yeah, we've been having a fun day so far.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Don.
I'm rambling, but I'm walking around and I'm having a good time. I'm so glad I'm not sitting there with Buddy.
Yeah,
I had to get up. I had a couple Mountain Dews. I'm like, I got a caffeine rush. I'm just running around.
Yeah, we did a quick little burst session down there. I actually put the recorder under the.
Oh, that's the fucking. Is that the anchor thing?
Yeah, that's it down there.
So that's
yeah,
where,
yeah.
Right, so that's where my wife was when she heard the little girl's voice, and they caught it on audio.
Oh, sweet. Sweet.
It's not sweet because it's weird as hell.
Well, it's sweet to me because that's what I'm here for.
Buddy goes, did anybody hear a little girl's voice? And my wife's like, I just did. And I'm like, and you can see me in the video being like, like, no, you did.
Yeah.
No, I've never had the little girl down there. It's been downstairs and right in that main hall.
Yeah.
I was kneeling. I'm gonna go right to it. I was kneeling right over there, sitting, staring at that because there's something weird about that room, right? There's something.
Yeah, we just got through. We were there for the last 20 minutes. We couldn't tear ourselves out of there.
Something happened in that room that's not quite right. All
right. So there's a Paracon going on here. I mean, we got to make no bones about it. There's definitely people walking above us. But there are definitely noises taking place in here that we cannot correlate back to a live person. Especially some of the weird knocks. I didn't film an EVP session we did in that anchor room, but we got something on a voice activated recorder. So we'll see. I don't know. If it's anything decent and it's audible that I can put in this video, I will definitely try and do that. All right. But right now we're going to venture a little bit more forward in the ship. So I'm not sure how I missed this room, but there's a museum downstairs, and I guess the artifacts down there are pretty sick. So we're gonna take a walk down there because I've never been down there, and I want to see what it looks like. I heard really good things about it, so we're gonna head down there next. Yeah, I've been down in this room too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This one's cool, but it's not cool like the other one with the guns and the swords and the Medal of Honors and.
Yeah, this one just shows a lot of what they would do on the ship, some outfits, a few other things.
This is definitely cool.
Yeah, this.
Is this the building? No, this isn't be the building of the ship, huh?
So this is the museum that I have been in before that I thought was the only museum on the ship.
Oh, I got you.
Which, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's nothing compared to that one we were just at. And like Tyler said, it's more for just the ship itself, not so much dealing with wartime and. Damn.
Are there any spirits here with us right now? If so, make a knock. Make any kind of sound. Move one of these chairs. It's upstairs, somebody walking.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Could you knock this remote off? Please.
McLean.
Hey, Vincent.
I'm just looking at some of the names. Seagull. Makati. Makati. And John Noble. I'm just looking at some of the names because the last time we were here, we got in the surgery area. I asked a question. I said, you know, which doctor performed the most surgeries in here? And we got me, McVeigh. So we've been trying to find that name, McVeigh, and its correlation to the ship, and we just can't seem to tie it back. So I don't know. I'm just looking to see if maybe there's a McVeigh in one of these names somewhere. Damn. Still looking for the name McVeigh on one of these. Anything. Very, very interesting stuff. Wow. There's a Marines. Burns. Spock. I'm over here. I'm checking out some of these names on the walls. Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's a McVeigh anywhere.
McVeigh. Oh yeah.
You know, I haven't been able to find one.
The holding cells is open.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen them open before. Yeah, here are the cells.
This is the level. Wow.
Yeah, just imagine being locked in there and having to stay a couple of nights in it.
Oh yeah, pitch black.
Suck. How small it is.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that made me change my mind about doing something to screw anything up again. Yeah.
Alright, so.
Can you put over it?
Oh, just. Alright, we'll go up one more and then we'll cut
Yeah.
over. So, I don't even know, guys. Let me spin this around. So, guys, I don't even know how long we've been here. It has to be 3 hours now, anyway. And we have yet to make it to the other side of the Paracon. So, gonna take you finally to the other side to see some of the vendors.
That's not nice. You have to share.
It's we've been running into old friends and we've been getting special treatment. It's been really just one of those days that you couldn't plan it for it to be any better than how it turned out. You know what I mean? How's it going, guys?
Having fun?
Yeah, we're having a good time. Yeah, red rum, nice. We've been on 3 hours now trying to make it to this side of the ship. It's crazy. And we keep getting sidetracked, running into people, getting pulled off in other different directions, but
I've managed to get myself lost a couple times.
yeah. Oh, it's real easy. It's really easy to get lost. So what's
What's that about?
well, yeah? What's cooking with you guys, if you don't mind?
So we are a paranormal podcast specializing in ghost stories, true ghost stories.
Yep.
Basically, we'll pick a hometown across the country, or really anywhere. We've done Spain and in Scotland too. And if you got a cool ghost story from a hometown, we cover it and we tell it on our podcast. So, hometown ghost stories. We're on YouTube. We're on iTunes, Spotify.
Where are you guys? Where do you guys live? Are you guys in Mass or?
Yeah, we're local. So he's down in Plymouth. He's Bridgewater.
Oh, okay.
Whitman.
Oh, cool.
We're all in or around the Bridgewater Triangle, so we're no rookies to the paranormal stuff.
I gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, well, we cover everything. We go all over. We do paranormal investigations when we can, so we'll bounce around to a couple locations, but if we can't get there, we'll cover the stories anyways and just kind of go through like the different haunted places that are around the town that we're covering for that episode, and then focus in on the main haunted area, tell the story, then go live and do like a
a 15 to 20 minute pre-recorded session first, so that way there's not three people talking over each other like most podcasts.
Yeah.
That full story first, like uninterrupted, and then you get the discussion about.
And then you get three people talking.
Yeah, right.
So I have to ask, what's this about, though?
So this was from an investigation in San Antonio, Texas, the end of last year. We went down, we investigated the Emily Morgan Hotel, which is one of the most haunted hotels in the country. We also checked out the Manga. But while we were down there, we ran into a witch who was doing palm readings, and we got talking to them. We were asking him about Ouija boards and how that stuff works, because he's an expert in the occult. And we got into the topic of poltergeists. So we said, do you conjure them? What do you do? He said, if you wanted to conjure a poltergeist, you'd want to put it in a Dybbuk box. So you gotta go get a Dybbuk box, get us a black candle, we'll do a ritual, we'll bind a poltergeist in a Dybbuk box. So we're like, all right, let's do it. So we got the stuff, and we did this. This was like, we were like, oh, this is fun. Then he starts doing this black magic ritual, which was not fun. It was terrifying. By the way, he doesn't really use the word black magic. He corrected us on it, because we brought him on the podcast after. He kind of corrected us. It's not black magic, it's this. I don't really remember the technical term that he used, but just so we don't.
Then you kind of say that you don't know what it's called.
Yeah, well, I just know what he said. He said, no, it's not black magic. It's. I thought he used the term. Maybe it was dark magic. Whatever it was. So something that made us all uncomfortable. He bound this spirit to this box, so we were like, okay, let's see. We were too scared to take it back on the plane with us because we don't want to unleash a poltergeist on an airplane. Yeah. And so we mailed it back. And weird things happen around it. It collects dust inexplicably. Wipe the dust off. The dust comes back, and
just like my kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. It drains energy from things around it. Like we were trying to put a case together for it, and the drill battery kept dying and whatnot. So it's pretty peculiar.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he's heard. So this is kept in our little brother Andrew. He keeps it in his house. He was with us in San Antonio, and he kind of gives us updates on it every once in a while. If he hears a noise or the dog just comes up to it and throws up near it or something. There's weird stuff happens around the box. Nothing crazy yet, but the witch told us in San Antonio. He's like it'll start off real slow and then it'll pick up a little bit.
Ramp up.
And if you he said don't ever do it, but if you open the box, then that's when things will go.
Wow.
We have not opened.
Yeah, we've had some experience with Dybbuk boxes. But I know enough to respect them.
Yeah. So that's why we haven't opened it yet. So we kind of leave it alone, put it in its own little case, try to see what happens with it, I guess. But it's supposed to be a kikimora. That's the specific kind of poltergeist that they bind to it, which is a Slavic poltergeist. So.
Okay, so we just go this way.
Yeah, just go back.
Okay. Yo, you checking out Clown?
Yeah, we're checking them out.
What's up? This is Clowny.
Hey, Clowny. What's cooking?
Say hello, Clown. This is Clowny. We're Clowntown Paranormal.
Where are you guys out of?
We're out of Rhode Island.
Okay.
And Clowny's a very spirited doll.
All right.
We just started a YouTube, Clowntown Paranormal on YouTube.
Perfect.
So I have about 13 months of footage to go through, so it's a lot.
Yeah.
We did have an investigation done by Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal.
I've heard of them somehow.
Yeah. So they know about Clowny. She likes to beep her meter. She likes her toys, and yeah, we everything's documented. We use dowsing rods. We use ghost tube votes. We use yes/no prism. And
Paralite.
Yeah.
Paralite,
Basically,
yeah.
she just kind of communicates with the meter. We have a little thing. 0.1 is no. 0.23 is like okay. Anything above 0.3 is like yes, we're talking. So yeah, she beeped in the hallway. She beeped in the car on the way here. She loves her fans. We do Instagram Live and stuff.
So my very first question would be, how did you meet Clowny?
So I got Clowny Antiques dealer. So I got Clowny at an auction in the fall of 2020. Nobody bid on her, which is strange because she's clearly a valuable doll.
Clearly.
She's from the 1930s. She's handmade. So I got her for $4.
Wow. So that was fate.
Yeah.
That's fate.
I had to drive 2 hours there, 2 hours back to get her. I collect dolls, so it was just a doll. I was just getting a freaking doll, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden...
You got more than what you bargained for.
All of a sudden in March, I started going on the dating sites. So when I meet a guy, I said, let's FaceTime. So the first guy I FaceTime with, he is not a believer. We were talking and a black flash went by the screen. And I go, did you see that? And he goes, yeah. So we kept talking. Then all of a sudden, like, it almost like looked like a lava lamp came from the side, and it was and I go, what the fuck was that? I go, did you see that? And he goes, yeah. He's getting all weirded out. And I go, well, let me try something. So I scanned the room with the phone, and then he said as soon as I got to Clowny, it started doing this, like a white flash. And I was like, oh my God. So I went out and got her a meter, and we've been hanging out ever since.
Very cool.
It's weird because I haven't seen anybody that has an actual relationship with their spirits. But we have an actual thing, like she comes and she beeps her meter. That will be coming later on once I get the footage going. We had an 8-minute conversation. She loves her toys. We have fans on Instagram send her toys and drawings, and yeah, we had a contest that actually our logos, people drew us logos, and yeah, so it's a thing. Yeah, take a card. So guys, subscribe to our channel. YouTube.
Yeah.
Clowntown Paranormal on YouTube.
All right, so you'll get one from Paranormal New England.
Okay.
And I just give the love back, right?
Absolutely.
We're trying to grow our channel. That's my channel, right?
Okay.
These guys are separate. They're friends, buddy of mine.
Childers.
Okay.
CHIODERS, so it's going to be just for David Childers.
You have a table here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we're going to try to grab cards and stuff from everybody.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to reach out, because...
That's what it's all about.
It's hard, because obviously,
what it's all about.
You know, people are like, oh, you got this weird clown, like, you're freaking weird, like, what are you doing?
I like it.
I like it too. I like it too.
We had a wagon. I made her a wagon. We had wheels and a wagon and toys, and we didn't know we couldn't bring it in here.
Oh.
So I had to strap her to me like a psycho.
Like a piggyback. So
yeah, I'm
it's
like,
all right.
yeah,
It makes the video much more interesting.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, but yeah, she loves her fans, and
all right. Well, I think she's gonna get 3 more new fans. Right? Yeah. No worries. No worries.
It means a lot.
So my man, Buddy.
How you doing?
And I got my new man, Mike.
What's up, guys?
Talk to me about. I want to throw this vlog in this whole Paracon.
Yeah.
We're hitting every little table, vendor table. So if you guys, I'll love to do a little clip with you guys. So if you want to just give a little shout out and tell us what you're all. I mean, I know what you're all about, but
You want me to do it? You want to do it?
Why don't you do it, Mike?
All right. So the show is called Legit Paranormal. We are on every Sunday night, 7:05 exactly, right? Just about every week. I would say about every week. We've been doing it for over a year and a half. It's legitpodcast.com. We basically started off with football, basketball, wrestling, all kinds of sports shows. And then being a huge fan of Art Bell growing up, I said, let's do a paranormal show on Sunday nights. I used to listen to it. And I knew Buddy from being in the band I was in. So I talked to him about it, and I thought Buddy was going to run the show because I didn't want anything to do with it. And then next thing you know, I was hosting it, and I thought I was going to host it for a week and get it up and running, and I would leave it. And the next thing you know, I'm in the show for about a year and a half now, and it's been crazy because it's like if I got an associate's in paranormal. Like I've had a year and a half of schooling where every week someone's teaching me something different or a different perspective on the same topic. So I went in with no knowledge at all. I went in not having watched one Ghost Hunters TV show in my entire life, right? I had twins in 2003. I was in that bubble of life where I didn't know anything else existed but the Wiggles and shit like that. So when I came out of that bubble, I was like, oh God, Ghost Hunters has been on for all this time. And I'm like, I've never seen a single show. I don't know a single thing. Got in with him, and it's helped me doing the show because it's been more fun. Because I go into it, I don't have any preconceived notions. I don't go off on shit like that, and I don't ever tell anybody I don't believe them if I do not believe them. That's just speaking. I just ask questions and move it along. So I don't want to be that guy that like I got you. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
Plus, you can't disprove anybody technically in my book. Like comments on like social media, they make no sense. You shouldn't be able to comment on what people say. Just let people say shit. Why do you have to comment on it? It doesn't matter. So. Legit Paranormal has been a show where I've learned the whole realm of what this, I guess, entitles. And I feel like Paranormal's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as far as what it encompasses, right? Like when you guys talk about the different topics, keep stretching. Like the cryptids are now like the Justice League of America. It's like 400 cryptids. You're like, it's like collect them all. Like there's really like it's non-stop. So I'm trying to keep up with that stuff. And then there's spirits, which ones are evil, which ones are not. I got the Johnsons, Carl and Keith, as far as if you hear a little kid's voice.
I see Elise in the corner down there.
Yeah, if it's a little kid's voice, is it a little kid or is it a demon? One side of them thinks that it's a demon, one side of them says it really can be a kid, right?
Yep.
I'm in the middle. I don't think it can be a kid. I feel like all kids and dogs should go straight to heaven. There should be no stopping it go.
Well, I mean, I don't want to interject you, but
go interject.
I feel the same way right now. I don't know if it's truly a kid, but it sounds like a kid to me. I have kids, and my heart friggin' breaks because I've gotten EVPs of children asking for their mom, crying.
So,
I mean,
but one of the Johnsons says that's the ultimate way to lure you in.
Yeah.
By being the weakest or most vulnerable they can. So they both split, right? They
that's what it is. Well, that's what it is about this ship. I was talking to somebody earlier in the anchor windlass room, which is in the very front of the ship. There's a small room where it's glassed off by a glass door. You can reach in over the top or over the bottom. We were able to put a recorder in there. We did EVP sessions down there.
That's exactly what we did a few hours back. Exact same thing, dude.
Well, this is last year we were here. Just like 8 of us on the ship.
Yeah.
And that's it, right? And you didn't hear another person alone. It's so spread out. It's an awesome place to investigate. In that room, I've got more EVPs of a little girl.
Well, my wife heard the voice.
Clear as day, right?
She goes, I heard a little girl's voice, and I'm like,
Clear as day. Why would a little girl be on a heavy cruiser? It's beyond me.
Yeah.
That's what the conversation.
It's been suggested that this little girl isn't a little girl. That this little girl is a big entity trying to lure us. I don't know how much of that I believe. I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean, so look at any theory. It could be a good theory, right? We don't know, right? I don't think we'll ever know. But it's going to lure you. Lure me to what? Like, what is it going to lure me to do? Right? I mean, what was it going to take money from me? Is it going to
maybe jump over a bridge?
Right? You know what I mean?
You know, the only thing I always think of, that the only thing they could ever take from you, technically, is energy.
Yeah.
It's life energy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that could ever really be taken from you.
Yeah.
No, but for real, what else do you got? Because if you do believe in heaven, you do believe in moving on, you believe in that there's an energy, there's a spirit inside you, there's something that's, like sometimes you know that there's something other than you, with a soul, there's something in there. So if that energy is going to go places, if they wanted to inflict harm upon you, I would think they would have attack the energies.
Yeah.
That's the only way I've been able to put any of this stuff together to make it make sense.
You ever been on a paranormal investigation and just felt like suddenly drained?
Oh, of
like,
course.
The whole next day,
Of
the whole
course.
next 2 days.
Yeah,
Like,
parahangover.
hangover.
Parahangover. It's real. There's no doubt. Yeah, yeah. So, I already know that I was your favorite guest, but who came in second? Who was your second favorite guest?
Micah
Dank.
Micah Dank.
Yeah?
Yeah, Micah Dank was
He was our most entertaining guest.
Yeah,
by far.
So, the question you asked was I like who's our favorite? Like Micah Dank. Like who was the best? It wouldn't be Micah Dank. He'd be at the bottom. So he'd be at the bottom.
Oh, I got you. He was so bad that he was good.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. I got.
Memorable.
I see what you're saying.
He was mean. He talked down to me. He kept acting like I was completely unintelligent. And people were emailing me, why are you letting him talk mean to you like that? Stop him from being mean to you like that. So
Makes for a good show.
Like I said, I went into the...
Right?
I started to lean on the ropes and just let him hit me with punches. He kept saying more and more things. And then he went to the whole asshole thing. I'm not an asshole. I'm sorry I sound like an asshole. It's like, dude, and I got him into deep enough water where at the very last 5 to 10 minutes of the show, I made fun of him as much as I wanted to.
And then turned his mic off.
No. Oh my God, he did that. He pounded a whole bottle of soda and stared at me like this.
And he blew smoke back in the camera.
Oh, so this is archived, right?
Oh yeah, it breaks apart.
Oh, dude, buddy, send me the link to it, man.
He's talking about astrotheology.
Oh.
It's not like everybody knows about that shit.
Right.
I found it interesting at first.
Yeah.
But when he's talking down to you, it's like, dude, we just want you to explain what you're talking about on a not so...
He just wants to show slides. That's what he wanted to do.
This is not your show. Just explain
that...
to people that don't know you and don't know your shit about basically what it is. You know?
But at the end, he's like, he goes, if you guys can just let me get through the next couple of slides. And I go, okay, man, no questions. He says one thing, I'm like, question. And just like, let's go, dude. And he just kept getting meaner and meaner, and I was acting dumb. And then I go, well, see, here's the thing, Micah. It's your fault. If you would ever watch one of our shows, you would know that we don't allow people to just show slides, that we ask questions. But you didn't know that, meaning you didn't do any work on us.
Right.
Like the work we did on you.
Right.
So I go, Micah, you broke my heart. You broke my heart, Micah. Like, really slowly, he was just so upset with me.
Went right up his ass.
He really knew I was busting his balls, but it's like, dude, you asked for it.
You live by the sword. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
It would just mean like Mike was doing that. I was sitting there just laughing.
Halfway through, you see him hit mute, and I put my head over the computer and I say to my wife, this fucking guy's dead. That was it. I made my plan, made my attack. Because like I said, if you want to do ball breaking, I'll do it all day. I'll kill you.
And then as soon as the show ended, he's out.
Yeah, he dropped. I'm the only guy to drop.
He dropped. Yeah.
Only person to ever drop on us.
All right.
My favorite, the best. Who do you think the best was?
Really fun?
Yeah.
Like all right, I liked.
Besides the show.
Well, the girl from the girl that restores all the clothes.
Maria Vasquez.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah,
Shit.
she's awesome. She's
the guy who passed away.
Tim Jackson.
He showed us the whole museum.
They work at they volunteer at the Vaughn Memorial Armory.
Oh yeah.
Do incredible work there. Just like the tedious, painstaking work this woman Maria does on like
Civil War
18th
stuff.
century uniforms that had a bullet hole in it, and she just like restores it using the same that ancient thread, and the same like needle holes. Like how do you see needle holes in a uniform that old?
She probably has like an eye loop like a jeweler would have, more than likely.
Maria's awesome.
Yeah.
Spotlighting anything they do there is awesome. We've had.
But Phil died. It's Phil, right?
No, it's
Tim.
Tim died. Yeah.
He does.
I know. I heard. I never met him, but I know it was terrible.
The whole episode is him talking as he walks around with his camera. So we have a full episode of Tim giving like a whole museum.
Wow.
Tour. It's creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy in a way because now it's like he's from beyond the grave doing it, right?
It's like it's weird.
Wow.
Something weird with him.
It's crazy.
The Jacksons. I mean, Carl.
The Johnsons.
I always say that though.
We got the Paranormal couple on. They were good. I mean, they get the creepy museum. That's always good.
Yeah.
Oh, best guess. I don't know. That's a good one.
No, you guys answered it fair enough.
I got one of my upcoming guests. I'm really happy about. I got Barry Fitzgerald.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Him in July. I think I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The Paranormal couple though. When I had them on, I was saying to the kid,
Cody,
like, so you're really gonna, you're gonna do this as a paranormal couple, right? Yeah, okay. So you know that when she divorces you, she's gonna get about, I don't know, 55, 60% of it? Which is great, because I'm such an old, curmudgeon. I had to break up true love. Like, I had to jab at it.
Except for her father would probably kill him.
Right.
All right, well, cool. Good seeing you, gents, again.
Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the whole thing?
Dude, this is one of those days where you're like, should I go and do it? Shouldn't I not go? I'm going to Penhurst tomorrow. I'm leaving early, right? So I'm like, do I really want to take on a vlog thing or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm so glad I did.
All of my estate is in Middleborough, Massachusetts, and the Emory estate in Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Oh, the Oliver House, okay.
Yes. It's been featured on Paranormal Lockdown and Kindred Spirits. Also on some YouTube channels, like people who have YouTube channels, they come and do investigations there. It's we've been volunteering there for about a year. We went to a historical tour and we just fell in love and we wanted to keep going back to know more about it. It was built in 1769 for Dr. Peter Oliver Jr. and his wife Sally Hutchison as a wedding present. Nice, right? And they lived there for 4 years before they were forced out by the Sons of Liberty because they were loyalists to the crown in England. And that's a no-no in America back then. So no-no. But the Emory estate, we're still learning about it. We just took it on as a location. It was built in 1903 it was to mimic Mount Vernon George Washington House. It's like the exact same layout.
Interesting.
It was purchased by the Emorys in 1916, and the last known Emory, Alan Emory Jr., passed away in 2010. And in his will, he left the house to the city of Weymouth. So from 2010 until just now, it's been vacant, but we got in there, cleaned it up. It's a beautiful house.
Yeah.
Huge. Like, I feel like it's unnecessary how big it is.
Yeah.
Do you guys offer overnights over there?
Yes, we do.
Do you guys have a card?
Oh, we
So
have
Christy runs it.
Yeah,
Christy Parish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Southern Belle there.
Yep.
Yeah, we have her QR code right there. She decided not to make cards.
Yeah. So I've personally investigated the Oliver House a few times. Wonderful house, gorgeous. When Christy took on the Mayflower and the Emory, right? So that's two more that she has. So I've known Christy for years, so I reached out to her and I said, I know you got these two new ones. If you need help, feel free. So I helped out with the two tours that they did with the town. So you'll be seeing me at the Emory.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Joe. Yeah.
I'm Alicia.
Nice to meet you girls. Yep. So you'll be seeing me.
I'm Tyler. Nice to meet you.
So whenever I can get down and help, I mean, this place really intrigues me. Really intrigues me. More so than the Oliver House and the Mayflower Lodge. There's something that...
Well, we were just saying that.
Were you just saying that?
What happened?
I would love to hear what happened.
Okay. Ready? Yes. So last Saturday we were there at the Emory estate. They were an evangelistic family, very religious.
Yeah, Billy Graham spent time at the house. Yeah.
I am a Wiccan.
Okay.
And I announced that in the house the very first time I was there. When I was there, I was on the 3rd floor by myself, and I was in the cupola.
Yep.
I thought I heard somebody come upstairs, so I'm like, I was on FaceTime with my cousin, and she's like, oh, somebody up there with you. I was like, I don't think so. So I went down, I'm like, hello, and I go to the room at the far end of the house that has like the Amityville windows.
Yeah.
And I hear, you can leave now, in my ear, and my cousin heard, she goes, is there a man up there with you? I was like, no. The second time I was there, we went on the 3rd floor.
That room, that's where the cane is in the closet.
That's right.
I know. That's where I had my most experience in the house, was that bedroom with the Amityville windows. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. The second time I was there, we were on, Christy and I were on the 3rd floor, and there's that room, that the closet has like the cedar closet.
Yes, yeah.
So the room on the other end, she was going through that cedar closet, and I went to go, and it felt like I was coming up against a wall. And then all of a sudden I was pushed. And she was like, I saw your feet just come up off the ground. I'm like, I was pushed. Yes. So then last Saturday when we were there, I did a session by myself in the living room with my dowsing rods, and I had 2 pendulums. One that was a pentagram shaped, and one that's just a regular pendulum. Rode a nightstone. And I was asking questions. And then all of a sudden in my head it was like, go on the 3rd floor. Go to the 3rd floor with everyone. I go up there, and they're in that room with the windows. And I thought I heard somebody like a maniacal laugh, so I go to turn and ask the people next to me if they were laughing. My pendulum fell on the floor really loudly, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm being escorted down the stairs. I don't know if something happened to me. We don't, I mean, she witnessed it.
Yeah, something happened to her.
Yeah, I'm dying. Well, so I liked it so much that tour night that we rented it, my paranormal team, to go in there to really do it privately and properly, you know what I mean? Because it's tough when you get all those people roaming around and milling around in there. Right. But that, Tyler, you guys gotta book Emery for sure.
There's definitely something up there on the 3rd floor.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
That room has a deadbolt lock. And there was a mother and son there. And the mother came up to me, she was like, she kept saying, there's a lock on this door for a reason. There's a lock on this. She's like, you kept saying that, and you were just laughing and laughing. And I was like, I don't remember anything. It was really weird.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but on the main level when you walk in, the piano room, right? That picture hanging on the wall to the right of the door. That lady is like could be Lorraine Warren's sister, right? That was crazy.
I was like,
and I know the ladies from that era all kind of had the same hairdo and this, but she really did freaking look like it could be her sister.
Yes.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Cool. Well, I'll be seeing you girls at some point. Nice meeting you guys.
Hit us with what?
Hit you with some vlog stuff for our YouTube channel. You okay with being
Sure. I'm not arrogant and full of myself.
Okay. Then you clearly don't belong in this Paracon.
Alright. The difference is I'm right, so we're all worse in the end.
So you guys are Tangled Web of Friends.
These are my books.
Those are your books, okay.
Author, empathic medium, investigator. They are young adult paranormal fiction. Based on real experiences. Kind of just want to pull into it the education around what it's like to learn to be a medium, how it affects the people around you, and forming relationships with living people and dead people.
Nice. And where are you guys out of?
Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Okay.
That's her. That's
what we brought with us. We have t-shirts for sale, stickers.
And then,
Music box, that's what I gotta get.
Oh, I love my Paraforce. Is that one of the best things ever?
We did an investigation earlier. We went downstairs with it and it would non-stop.
Yeah.
Hang it up here, it would stop. I'd walk back down the stairs, put it on the bed, turn it off, because it was going from walking. And then I turn it off, I turn it back on, and it will go non-stop.
Really? Yeah. I love mine. I love mine. It was one of the best. It was probably the last piece of equipment I bought, and I love it. It comes with me all the time now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Where are you guys out of?
Middletown, Connecticut.
Okay.
Go up and down the East Coast. Been to the Conjuring House.
Yeah.
We've done Mid-Orange Correctional Facility.
Yep.
We're heading to Rolling Hills in July.
One of my favorite spots.
We're doing Crescent in June.
Never did Crescent.
Crescent's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, never did Crescent.
I've been doing this for about 18 years. He just joined out with me this year. We're going on 2 years as two brothers of Paranormal. I've worked with numerous teams out of Connecticut.
You know what I mean?
And basically, it's our hobby.
Yeah.
We want to get our names out there, so we travel all over the place. We're going to West Virginia in a couple of weeks. So.
Where are you going down there? You do Moundsville?
Old Hill.
Old
Hospital.
Old Hospital, yeah, on College Hill. Yeah. Cool.
We have a YouTube page. We have a Facebook page.
Check them out, guys.
Yeah, check these guys out.
Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal. Yeah, go give them a watch.
Thanks. Well, yeah, all our stuff's on our Facebook and our YouTube page, and we have an Instagram page too.
Nice.
We try to go live. We do live broadcasts on our investigations as well. Obviously, some places signal does not allow us to, but we try to go live everywhere so we can give our fans a.
So that's my group.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people just put videos or pictures and we like to give the
sweet. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Life's good.
Yeah, we're actually heading to Penhurst tomorrow.
We were just down there.
You were just down there? Yeah, I've been. This will be my 3rd trip down there.
Nice.
yet to get into the infirmary.
They just opened it.
So they just said we're going to get in the infirmary.
Just to warn you, they only give you the 1 hour. So everybody, all 80 people, rush that area.
Well, we got it privately.
Okay, yeah.
So if we say we want here the whole night.
Privately, but also Penhurst did theirs as well. So we have people on top of people.
Oh, that's not going
And
to.
they only let us have 3 buildings, and that's the tunnels in the infirmary.
That's what we heard too. We heard Mayflower, Devon.
We weren't even allowed in Devon.
You weren't allowed in Devon?
Devon shut down. They only had Mayflower, the infirmary, and the tunnels open.
Interesting.
The main building there.
That was the safe house.
Well, Devon, they say if it'll flood out.
Yeah.
So you can't go in if it floods out, but
it was.
I don't know.
Our experiences, we didn't capture much there, unfortunately. We caught a couple things in the infirmary, but the problem is because it was only open for 4 hours.
Right.
Everybody bumped over there.
Right.
So trying to deal with everybody on top of us was kind of hard. When we went to the Candyland.
Yeah, Candyland. I got some good stuff down in Candyland.
We had some reps that happened in there. We got some good stuff in the hallways.
Yeah,
one of the girls
Candyland's
there
cool.
actually passed out. They had to carry her outside.
Oh, really?
And really great people. The people that run it are awesome. They're nice people.
Yeah, it all depends on the guides.
Yes.
The guides can make or break it
They gave
without
us
question.
an hour-and-a-half history tour in the beginning. And it was kind of cool. It was like,
Yeah.
these buildings, and everything. But, yeah, Penhurst, it was fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I never, like I said, this will be my 3rd trip there. Never made it into the infirmary.
Yeah.
So I'm.
That's where the
looking
best
forward.
stuff was
Right.
the infirmary.
Right.
They like the REM pods and the music box.
Yeah. That's a given. That's coming out with me at Penhurst.
And then we had the Boo Bear too.
Yeah.
They respond pretty well to the Boo Bear.
Oh, down in Devonshire for sure, in Candyland, the Boo Bear. Yeah, absolutely.
Try to draw it off of the mic.
So that's okay. That's cool.
All right. Yeah. So Dave and I actually met at an estate sale like last summer. There was a funeral home that closed.
150 years old.
150 years old. I didn't do my due diligence. I got there, which I thought I was getting there early. I got there about 8:30, but apparently people were there since 4 in the morning.
Yes, and I was one of them.
So I got the pleasure of watching Dave empty out the funeral home of all the good stuff. Anyway, Dave, I know you said of all the stuff you got out of there, that brush. So talk to us.
This brush right here, actually, dude, if you look at it, turn it sideways, it's actually still got human hair in it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
See the corner right there?
Yeah.
This brush is what they use to prep them up, put makeup on, that stuff on it before they put them in the casket, getting them prepared, prep them. So, I thought it was a cool object. I didn't think of anything about it, any kind of object or anything. I thought it was real cool. So one day, at the cottage, brought all my stuff in, set it all up, it's in my living room, right? Started getting activity. So I was like, let me try a little experiment, because of the COVID thing, this and that, and everybody traveling. I was like, let's do a virtual virtual ghost paranormal investigation. So I got like 5 of my friends, and we got on StreamYard. We just did it wasn't live or anything. And I set the monitor right there, facing everything. So I left for like 3 hours. Actually went with Vicky Bentley from Bentley Paranormal. We went to go investigate a cemetery.
Yeah.
Cool cemetery. And I'm sitting here, they're calling me. We're trying to investigate. They're steadily calling me. Oh my God, this is happening, this is happening. So I get back and they're still on there like 3 hours later. So get back and they were saying that doll Lilith that came from the Haunted Dog Museum in Vicksburg, her head moved. They got EVPs. They heard disembodied voices while they were doing the investigation, and nobody was there to meet the cottage. This right here was one of the main objects that everything was going off on, like the K2 meter was going off, and this is what my friend Charlotte Underwood, psychic medium, she was picking up on this right here. Had no idea what this was about.
Where did you find that in the funeral home? I'm just curious. Do you remember?
I could not tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just running around. You saw me running around.
Yeah. So did you get it? Did you find that in one of the initial sweeps, early sweeps, or did you? No.
Third sweep.
So I had a crack at it then, and I missed it.
Yep, you sure did. And it was just sitting,
missed out again.
I think it was sitting Yeah, on like a little table with a couple of old bottles and stuff, and I saw it. No, it was in the casket room.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
It was on the shelf in the corner. That's where I saw it. And I was like, ooh, okay, I'll take it.
Sweet.
That's one of the
good stuff, Dave.
That's one of the cool things. And of course, these are human rib bones right here. Those came from my friend Kate. Got them for me for an oddity auction place thing. This came from the chandelier. Yep. Spill jar. Came from the Shanley Hotel. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
This came from Salem. It's poisonous toad skin. There's a place in Salem. You have to go to the back room. They got human brain, slivers of human brain. They got skulls. They got all kinds of weird stuff.
There's one in Haverhill that I just found too that has a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. But they know, like, he knows exactly what there's going to be no bargains there. But if you got the money and you're looking for cool stuff.
Right. Exactly. That's the same with a lot of these places.
Yeah.
This came from the funeral home too.
Yep.
That came.
I found a music box in the barn, not as nice as that.
Right.
But I grabbed it. There's another one that I gave it away to a friend. You know.
Should make it into like a music box for investigations.
Well, it was actually John. And he was gonna convert it into something, whether it was a REM pod or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
So like the Conjuring House movie, to where they had like put the mirror on it. Have it spin a little bit.
I've looked for stuff like that.
Have you?
I can't find anything like it, man. I just don't figure somebody would make something like that. You know?
Oh, you would think so, right?
Yeah. The cool thing, back in the old apartment. Actually, I got a video and I saw it on YouTube. Not YouTube, Facebook. It showed up as a memory. Yesterday, I just got this and I set it on one of the dressers. It's like it had a drawer on it, a couple of cabinets, in the living room. And I winded it up, I opened it up, and it was playing. And I walked away. I went to the kitchen and I turned back. I actually went to the kitchen to get the last one. And I turned back around. And I went back in there and I stopped, and the drawer was open. I was like, okay, well, maybe there is something to this thing, you know? Just stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sweet, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
oh, you got more? Yeah, tell.
Well, this right here is Danny Perez and his girl. They make these. This is the blood board.
Yeah,
Who made the Conjuring House?
He made the Conjuring House.
Yeah. And this right here is made out of coffin wood.
Yeah, Danny does good work.
Oh yeah, he does. He does all kinds of stuff. He can customize it any way you want it, any kind of photos. This right here is actually Lizzie Borden.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yep.
Because he's got a bunch of stuff too. I met him over at the when was it? The Plain Ridge Paracon.
Oh, the Ocean State.
Yeah. So he was telling me how he was going to make a whole bed and breakfast thing. So I wonder if that's going to be.
They got some cool stuff. Plus the hearses and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because he just drives the hearse, right? Yeah.
He drives. They got the hearse and they drive it to events and stuff like that.
Yeah. Was he at that sale? Was there a hearse there? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Danny was there.
Yeah. I thought so.
He showed up. I think they showed up right before y'all did.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, well, I will keep y'all.
All right, Dave. Thanks, man. Good seeing you, brother.
Hey,
I'll see you again.
I'm about to go back there, and I'm going to wrap this up as and I'm going to do a little investigation.
All right, so we're almost done. Tal and I thinking about wrapping up. So, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my first one. This is a, I don't know if this is going to be my official wrap-up or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll use this one. Maybe I'll do another one leaving the ship. Maybe I'll do 2 wrap-ups. So Tyler just wrapped up his vlog of the day. I wrapped mine up inside, but I'm going to wrap one outside as well. Again, this was my first one. I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoyed doing it. I'm definitely going to be doing it a lot more. So if you like it, definitely show your appreciation, hit that like button, and above all, please subscribe and help me grow my channel. I don't make any money off this. I'm just doing it for fun. All right, thanks guys. Peace. All right, so Tyler and I are wrapping up, and we're just saying goodbye to Satori and Cody, and he mentioned that a lot of people have been talking about the Infant of Prague. So I'm going to let you tell what people have told you.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of people that have come up and told their stories with their Infant of Prague. And the last woman that was in here, I guess, did research on it. Her mother had one that was about this tall.
I'm getting chills.
She now owns it.
I'm totally getting
is it
freaking
weird?
chills.
It's weird. She now owns it because her mother passed away.
Look at my legs, dude.
When she got it,
right?
When she got it, the hands were broken off. So the original first Infant of Prague that was found in the rubble of a church had its hands broken off. And they replaced the hands, and now all good luck starts to happen. Look, there's no hand on it.
Wow.
There's no hands.
Yeah.
So hers, I'm telling the story about the Infant of Prague, about the woman that was just in here.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that creepy?
Yeah.
So her mother spends all this money to get the hands replaced, and then starts having good luck, right?
She just told us this like 10 minutes ago.
Imagine that, huh?
I told you you were here at one point, but I didn't know you were still here.
Yeah, we're still floating around. Oh, this is probably the last stop.
Yeah, and so she says, "Ma, you're crazy for fixing it, spending all that money." She went to a doll maker, and she goes, "No, I had to do it." So started doing all this research online, found out about the original Infant of Prague, and now she has it, and it said that once you fix the hands on these, you're supposed to have good fortune and good luck.
Then I'm
forever.
taking it back and I'm fixing the hands. Because I need some good luck.
That's cool. Yeah, and the ones
That's
that don't
awesome.
have hands, I guess it's always supposed to face a doorway, and the ones that don't have
And
hands.
it keeps spinning around,
Holy
facing not a doorway.
Wow, you guys,
So
that's
sitting here.
fucking crazy.
Isn't that strange?
She
Yeah.
just told us this and we're like,
So I didn't,
dots.
but I didn't even. How did you guys find out it was the Infant of Prague? That I didn't even know what. I'm like, it's some religious statue.
We had
Things.
to- we had to do a lot of
Oh,
research.
that's awesome.
Yeah, the
Wow.
globe is what gave it away.
Now we have more to add to the case file because she came in and told us all this
Yes.
information, and we're
Yes.
like, this might be the answer to what's going on at least.
Sweet, that's so cool.
She says they're usually found in the rubble without hands, and I'm like,
Dude,
storage rubble?
I found it in rubble. Literally, I found it in rubble in the barn, like buried under shit.
She said the first one was found in the rubble of a church,
Wow.
missing its hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
Isn't that nuts?
Thank God you brought it.
I know, right?
Right, because we never would have gotten the story.
And there was somebody else before her that was talking about it.
Yep.
And they were saying that they had one and got strange feelings off of it, and
And now we're wondering if that's missing its hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known the second story before, so I could have asked, but
Yeah. Awesome.
Isn't that
Awesome. Yeah.
weird.
Sweet.